3:49 a.m. I've been up for about 2 hours. I couldn't sleep. Pretty stoked though. Why is that? I'm running a marathon, half in the dark. So I want to film this before I leave for a variety of reasons. Mostly because once I get there, I want to hit the trails. But what I'm doing today is I'm scheduled to run a marathon on trails. I'm 3 weeks out from my second 50K, and this is just the peak of peak week, so to speak. 26 miles on trails, and the only time I'm going to be able to do this today is in the dark. So it's currently 3:51. I hope to get started by 4:30, and with a comfortable 5-hour run, I'll be done by 9:30. First time running trails in the dark, ever, anywhere. The Wolf River trails in Memphis are certainly a choice, but they're trails that I'm very familiar with, very comfortable with. So I guess there's no better place to do it. Let's head out there. And we're off. Half mile in, there's a construction site up here, just off the trails, and some red tail lights. Hoping it's not like security. Past the one, keep your head down and look like you know what you're doing, and also be here at 4 in the morning. You can get away with anything. Don't want to turn my headlamp on yet. There's a dump truck on the road next to me, backing into the second construction spot. And as he was backing in, his headlights crossed on me. And I felt like the deer I just saw. But he's going about his business. I'm going about mine, and I think we're going to make it into the woods. About a mile in. So freaking creepy. As soon as I entered the woods, I was relieved and also unnerved. It's weird being here at night. I like how still it is, but I think I'll jump out of my skin if there's a loud noise. I guess for other things out here, I am the loud noise. Super creepy. As familiar as I am with these trails, oh, they look different at night. About 3 miles in, so being alone in the dark really makes me understand. Helps me understand, like, tall tales, folk legends, scary stories that we tell kids in the dark. It all kind of jumps out at you. It's a little more real out here. Like, fantasy and reality have a kind of blurring at the edges where they meet. It's unsettling. And I'm far enough in now. I didn't expect to be this weirded out. But now the only way out is through. So we push on. Creepy. I'm at 5 points. Spirit of the forest, baby. It's a nice 45, 50 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Perfect temperatures. Still a little spooked, but I'm confronting it. Just saw my first pair of eyes glowing back at me in the woods. So I made some woo-woo noises and we kind of ran away from each other. It was nice. First down tree. I just passed under the green line, which means I have this 2-mile far loop to do. I actually saw a biker on it. Wished him a good morning as I passed underneath. And he said nothing back, probably wondering who this crazy guy was running on the trails at 5 in the morning. All right, as is tradition, we're just past 7 miles in. I'm at the creek, and I'm along Interstate 240, just about at the farthest point of the Wolf River trails that I can turn around and start backtracking. Nice to see the creek is dry this time. Still stumbling. Yeah, there's the interstate up there. Max creepiness. From here, I'm just running back and waiting for the sun. It does feel good to be on the way back out of the woods. And it just struck me that it's pretty overcast tonight. And with all these low-lying clouds, sunrise is gonna sneak up on me in the glow of the city around me. So I'll hold off my celebration until I can tell that the sun is truly coming. We got a whiles yet. I'm sure this is adorable during the day, but I do not need this in my life right now. Well, are we taking the high road or the low road? I honestly don't know. Let's try low. Like, why, bro? Why? Not right now. I am 10 miles in. It is 6 o'clock on the dot. And that glow up there, ladies and gents, that is dawn. Whew. Just about out of the darkness. And I gotta say, that feels great. Okay, well, I just bushwhacked through those woods. I don't really know where the trail is. I don't recognize this shit. Oh, okay, back on track. That was a nice little 5-minute diversion. Oops. All right, the headlamp is off and the selfie cam is back in action. We just passed mile 11, and with daylight, I can tell that this constant state of hyped up adrenaline that I've been in since the beginning of this run is going to wear off. I got up at 1:45 this morning after going to bed at 9, and the crash is going to happen, and it's just a matter of powering through it. I got some caffeine that I haven't tried yet. Anyway, welcome to Bedpan Alley. Yo, what even? What even? That is amazing. Okay, so I wasn't actually supposed to go down Bedpan Alley, but finding that Christmas tree was 100% worth the diversion. I don't give a shit at this point about the extra mileage. Another one of these fellers. I'm gonna find them all. There's something magical about the Wolf River trails though, and by magic I mean nefarious, dark magic, where somehow it always adds an extra mile compared to your planned difference. I'm not sure where the extra mile comes from. Whether I just passed through a wormhole or something in the darkness, who knows? But I have to shave a mile off this run. Otherwise it's gonna be 27.2, and I don't want to run any farther than I have to. Although I'm used to extra credit on these long runs at this point. So I'm gonna see if I can shave a mile off somewhere. I got plenty of time. This trail marathon is something of a dress rehearsal for my Caney Fork 50K in 3 weeks. But I have experience with this kind of thing now. So like, there's really not much to rehearse. I kind of know everything that goes into this. And that's a really nice feeling. 13.11 miles in, that means we're exactly halfway through the event. My heart rate is holding steady at about 140 beats per minute. And my pace is stabilized to about 930 minutes per mile, which is right where I want to be. Nice! Little calf fatigue, but I'm not worried about that yet. I'll burn that bridge when I get there. Woo. Back at 5 points. Look at all those chickens. Hey, buddy. That's the one deer that didn't run. Oh, that one too, I guess. Bye. With that, it's caffeine time with some tastefully nude goo. Not sponsored. Just like that, Wolf River Trails knocked out. 16 miles down, darkness behind me, daylight ahead and all around. And it might be a little tough from here on out. We'll see. No, I ain't stopping. I ain't doing it. Come too far. Deuces. Shelby Farms, during the day, and open for runners. As is tradition on Shelby Farms runs, a cross the street view of our buffalo. Ooh, please applaud. Oh, the finish line's right there. Who knew? I thought I had 8 more miles. You know, for being 19 miles in, I'm actually still feeling pretty good. I'm definitely noticing slight changes in incline now, which means that my quads are slowly but surely starting to complain. But all in all, not bad. Heart rate's still low. Just a walk in the park from here on out. Oh my God, cliche. Truly the saddest part of this marathon route, that is the off-leash dog area. That's the sign right there. And here's my turn. No pups for me. Did a little off-roading to cut my Tour de Wolf loop short. I was 1.75 miles long, and since my little shortcut, I'm now half a mile short on the marathon distance. So I'll have to add a half mile on my way back to the car, but that's okay, that's easy. Pretty. No, I still ain't stopping. You can't stop me. No gates, no fences, only man. Jesus, it's gotten windy. But I got 1.5 miles to go, and dare I say, this trail marathon feels kind of easy. I'm not really feeling all that tired. Definitely not anywhere near as tired as I was for previous marathon efforts. So I think that says a lot about how this training block has helped develop me and prepare me for this 50K in 3 weeks. Boy, that's a good thing to say. What a great feeling. It is 8:48 in the morning, and I just finished a trail marathon. Holy shit.